Hello everyone and welcome back once again to my channel. Here I'm gonna showcase a 29 Underrot, a world first key actually, done by a Resto Shaman. The class is good, it's perfectly capable of doing really high keys, 28s, 29s, 30s. It's just not really being played. Obviously Holy Paladin, even after the nerfs, is somewhat better. Surprisingly, but I'm glad to bring the visibility back to shamans and showcase that you can do very well in high keys and succeed. So yeah, let's get to the run. So I'm playing the Ancestral Awakening PTC build paired with Continuous Waves that you have probably seen me already playing with, and I will be showcasing what I do in the run. So yeah, here we begin the pull. This pull is very messy for me. I do not see the cleave and I actually take the frontal from the matron. I get the bleed, I don't notice it actually. And because of the ticks dying, I end up dying from the bleed. I should have walled. I definitely didn't press as many buttons as I should have. We also missed a lust because I'm usually on the stops on the first maggot, and I got a bit bamboozled, let's say that. So yeah, this first pull was very messy, not good at all. But usually what you want to do on this pull is just press Healing Rain pretty much on cooldown, open with Stormkeeper. Honestly, you can pair it with Ancestral Guidance and pop your cooldowns, because you're gonna have the next pack, which is a breather, so you can have packs for the upcoming pack as well. I also open with Beacon, and yeah, we go into this pack, and pretty much not a lot to say in this one, just kick rotation on the priest and get the matron down so you can go as quickly as you can to the next pack. And we kill off the matron and go as quickly as we can to the next pack. So you've probably seen in my Y and are probably wondering what is the buff close to my healing rain that sometimes pops up. That is the 4-piece bonus that I track because of the build that I'm playing with. And I also track Undulation, which is the healing wave icon next to Riptide, and you also see a number associated with it, which is a weak aura that I made, where it tracks the remaining casts that you need to proc Undulation, so you can have an extra modifier paired with the 4-piece bonus of Swelling Rain stacks when you do the next Primordial Wave Cleave. Sometimes those stacks will get consumed by Healing Surge because there's gonna be spot healing that's gonna be needed in the group, so sadly you're gonna lose those stacks eventually, but it is what it is. Ideally on some bosses you definitely want to greed those stacks so you can get really big Primordial Wave Cleaves. But you also have a lot of issues where you just have to Healing Surge and waste those stacks in Healing Surge. So I go to the boss. We have this warrior shenanigans where crit goes in and he taunts the boss so he can get the first bolt on him, so he can spell reflect, and he also does this throughout the fight so he can get more boss damage. And well, there's not a lot to say here. I pretty much take a kick on the ad, and this boss has literally 0 healing requirements unless you fail a kick. So all you do is pump TPS and kick, and that's it. Pretty much what you want to do here is spread flame shocks on both targets, so you have more lava surge procs, which means more boss damage, aka more lava bursts. Press Healing Rain on cooldown, Stormkeeper on cooldown, your Trinket Beacon if you have on cooldown, and that's pretty much it.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
And we kill the boss and move to the next pack. Next pack also doesn't have a lot to commentate on, rather you just spread some flame shocks, not many. On a pool of this size you just wanna, honestly, healing rain for acid rain uptime, on cooldown pretty much, and just spam chain lightning. Occasionally do the 1+2 flame shocks so you can get some lava surge procs, but like I said, on a pack of this size you're better off just healing rain on cooldown and chain lightning. And I also use my AoE pot, which is Shocking Disclosure, which you also should do in AoE. In single target, if you don't need a mana pot in the fight, you should use a potion of Elemental, I forgot the name, to be honest. You know, the single target pot, the intellect one. And yeah, not much to say about this pack. We will be doing pretty much the whole room until we get the Lust back, and then we do Cragmaw.
So me again, I don't have defensives.
What up, Zeppy? Haircut when? 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna have this woman, and we go for the worm this time. So on worm spinning food picks. Who is war mechanic?
I am.
Do it solo. Work solo.
Let me
Read your on this pick. I start on worm. I kick worm. Laren kick next worm. Kurva next. Kurva start worm.
So me again.
I will kick on worm.
I have nothing for you.
Laren you kick worm. Laren kick worm. I will kick worm. Kurva next worm. I shoot the worm.
so.
Yeah, I'm a feed.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Zephyr. Divine Shield.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Focus on Omega so we can shine.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Is it time to chain boss, maybe?
Yeah.
Let's go now.
I go.
And as soon as we kill off the spec, we chain to Cragmaw. And here I'm gonna be explaining what I do mainly to heal my group with the build that I'm playing on this boss. It's very scripted, so you don't have a lot to think about, but as the fight goes on, the boss's spell queuing gets a little funky, so you have to pay a bit more attention to that in that regard. But what you see me doing is I'm just keeping Riptides up, and you see that I'm stacking Swelling Rain. I have currently 8 stacks, and I'm gonna be healing Rain again, and I'm gonna get 13 if I'm good at math, 12 because one Riptide fell off, and my next healing wave is gonna do 120% more healing with the the primordial wave buff that I have active, because everyone has Riptide, so 60% of that healing is gonna be replicated. And I always Cloudburst, so you have a big AoE healing to top the group back up at the end of Tantrum. So that's pretty much the boss fight. And because, like I said, because of the spell queuing, at some point you might not have Primordial Wave for the final Tantrums, but if you do, and even if you don't, you can always rely on extra cooldowns such as Healing Tide Totem, which is not the most potent one for this type of healing requirement, but you can always have Ascendance, and obviously assigned AoE defensives such as Zephyr, Rally,
Afflicted.
and whatever your group has access to.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Afflicted.
It feels like it's tyrannical boss, but it's only 2 minutes in 3 minutes.
Stampeding Roar.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Afflicted.
Let's play here.
Charge
Uh,
this one.
stand here.
Zephyr.
Let me and Alpha go in first on this next trash pack. If I can get the reflect, then we can go to the next pack faster. Because the guy will die fast.
Laren can solo kick this guy and we can go for the big two
True.
boosts.
Yeah, let's do it.
Laren the solo green.
Then we can just go in. Don't worry about it.
Me Kurva blue. I kick first.
I got it anyway. Me first on red.
Kurva next.
Next red. You next red.
I kick blue.
Afflicted.
There you go, red.
Kuru, you're next.
I'm red.
Oh no. Okay.
I kick blue.
Afflicted.
You can't decurse me, can you also come?
You guys need to do this.
Kurva.
They're very easy cross.
Should be chasing this, but
Yeah, I think we're gonna.
just get your kicks.
I'm on blue.
They're still
I mean, get blue.
I'm on mid side.
I will only get 3. But I think we can get the red. Yeah. I can talk the door one to get the tick.
Yeah.
Tick bomb. I will talk it after your upheavals.
I'll take the close one.
I'll do
5,
this afflicted.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Zephyr this.
Stampeding roar. Zephyr.
It's my bad. Oh, sorry. I tried to greet for both. There's no reason to. I'll do mid again.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
I think the solo one after my upheaval.
Yeah, you go close. You go close. Oh, maybe not. Okay, fine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
I didn't get a good position there.
Eller talk the door here.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
The door.
5,
No.
4, 3,
You can scale too.
2,
I took one.
1.
Oh, okay, take.
Divine shield.
Oh no.
Rallying cry.
I thought the bad one that you took.
No, it was team.
Det var som att vapna nu.
No, the debuff is disease.
I feel like these spawns are really bad. This looks fine now. Except for one.
Yeah, so I can see it.
Stampeding
I think
roar.
you guys just have to soak one. Can Barry take it?
Afflicted. Afflicted.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I got the
Okay,
blue.
thanks.
Zephyr.
Turvabööm. Verukbööm. Agikbööm.
Afflicted.
You guys need to do a filter for me.
Larenbööm. Stabilize a bit. I go for bööm. I kick first. Attack me kurva. I kick. Larenbööm.
Zephyr.
Yep.
Afflicted.
Kurvabööm. Verukbööm.
Your turn. Oh.
Larenbööm. Motherfucker. Kurva. Kritikbööm.
Yeah.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Larenbööm. Kurvabööm.
Stampeding roar.
Nice.
I kick. Kurvabööm. Larenbööm.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Kritikbööm. I kickbööm. Kurvabööm. Laren. Linkar. I kick. Verukbööm.
Afflicted.
And kurva.
4.5 minutes of that.
It's enough. Day and people.
Do we miss a hero?
No.
No, it just came up. Like 1 minute ago. But I didn't want to call it.
Afflicted.
Stampeding roar.
Oh, I changed your voice.
Yeah, what's your health on?
And here is the last bit that is probably the main reason why I wanted to commentate and make a commentary on this video, is because, well,
Bro,
we were
ain't no way.
practically about to time at 29, and all of a sudden, as soon as we enter the last boss room, my PC decides to die for
Hello?
10 to 15 seconds for some very odd reason.
Hello?
My game came
Hey,
back up.
hey.
I was streaming at the moment. People were saying that, oh, F, your screen is dead, and then I came back up. I was super like nervous
I'm here.
because
Hello, chat. Okay, my
I
Discord
was
is
like, hello, hello, someone replied to
Bro,
me,
no way.
and like chat was listening, but Discord was completely dead, so I pretty much did this boss
Oh, so
completely
scuffed, bro, ain't no
deaf,
way.
and yeah, I just went in.
Yeah,
I
they
could
can
not
hear
communicate with my team at all in terms of
Right,
like
hard mode.
defensive usage, and this boss is very nasty without massive spell. So, you know, just kinda went in blind and did my duty as a healer, and yeah. This boss can get a bit sketchy if you don't control your stacks at some point because of the spell queuing from the Titan dude and his clearing mechanic. But yeah. That's pretty much the run. I think I'm gonna end the commentary here. If you have any questions regarding the build or any of my UI elements or anything RSHAM related, feel free to DM me
and I'll be glad to answer. And yeah, I hope you have enjoyed the VOD. I'll leave you to the rest of the run, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Zephyr.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Bro, I'm literally fucking screaming because I wanna call shit and like Discord is dead. Like this boss is no fucking joke. Like the moment we face down the gate to come down to this boss,
Afflicted. Afflicted.
my PC died for a second.
Divine Sacrifice.
And I was like, okay, perfect way to complete the key. GG. I think I get another beacon.
Rallying Cry.
Yo, we fucking did it. Wait, okay, I need to reset Discord, fuck this shit.